Ciao everyone, welcome to Stephan Eats, and in this video we are in Montreal. Now I'm not here to take this Ferris wheel behind me, I'm actually here to try some Italian food. Luckily for me, my Airbnb is in the Jean Talon area, which is also Little Italy. So we're gonna eat as much Italian food as possible. Maybe some Egyptian food. Maybe some Peruvian food. Okay, mostly Italian food, but also other stuff that tempts me. Originally, I was gonna come here and make a video about the best hot dogs, but then I realized I'd have to eat lots of hot dogs for 2 days, and eventually I was like, why? Why would I do that? Also, they're steamed. What the heck is this? Might still try one just to see what the hype is about. Anyways, let's go back to Little Italy now. Here we are, very famous spot, Pizza Bouquet. They specialize in thin crust pizza. And of course you can get slices. Slices actually not bad, $4, $5 each, which is pretty good for this economy. I got the mushroom slice with a bunch of herbs on it, and of course the necessary pepperoni. Let's try the mushroom first. Oh, the mushroom's actually really good. There's a good creaminess, earthiness from it. There's some red onions in there, which add a little bit of sweetness, and then lots of rosemary, lots of herbs, and the crust is really good. Let's go for the pepperoni now. Yeah, I knew right away that was gonna be my favorite. The Roni cups are really what makes this pizza. Of course, the Roni cups are the kind of smaller pepperoni cups that curl into a bowl, and of course you have the delicious, greasy pork fat that just pools at the bottom. The tomato sauce is very tangy. The crust, once again, really good. Holds up to all the sauce, all the ingredients. You might need to fold it a little bit because the end part does get a little bit soggy, but that's fine with me. I like more sauce on pizza anyways. I see why this place is pretty popular. Their crust is really, really good. And that's probably my favorite part about these two pizzas. You thought in this video I was just going to do pasta, lasagna, pizzas. No, you fools. Because I have a sandwich with fool inside of it. Is fool Italian? No. It's as Italian as my mom from Victoria, BC. Fool is one of my favorite dishes. It's an Egyptian bean stew, normally eaten in the morning, and normally kind of dip bread inside of it. It's like full of olive oil. It's really delicious. In this case, they have put it inside of a giant pita, and it's really, really big. The pita looks gorgeous as well. Oh man, that's a winner. That fool is really good. Super creamy, hint of chili, some cumin in there. The beans still retain a little bit of texture. The Blvd salad on top, which is mostly cucumbers, onions, tomatoes, and some herbs. Just add a little bit of freshness, some acidity, vibrantness. What I really like as well is the pita. The pita is very fluffy on the inside, kind of crispy on the outside, but overall just very pillowy. You can feel all the hot food at the bottom, and it's trying to seep through, but that pita is saying, I'm trying to say no in Arabic, but I don't know how to, so I'll just say nein in German. Speaking of German, this probably has 900 calories in it because beans have a lot of calories. So if you are a veggie person, this will be very filling for you. Also not that expensive. I think it's like $12 or something, which is pretty good. A really cool little cafe. The other thing I really like is they have a giant cider section. So the inner alcoholic in me is very happy. Do I feel like Italian later, or do we veer off course once again? I couldn't come to Montreal without trying Portuguese roast chicken. I mean, every time I come here, I want to try a new spot. And this spot I have not tried before. Actually, this is not a new spot. This has been here for a very, very long time. Recommended by multiple people. You know I'm here. The roasted chicken, Portuguese roasted chicken with, of course, peri-peri sauce just slathered on top. You can smell the kind of vinegary heat and the chicken juices when you're walking along the street. Of course, I got the leg piece right here. I should have just gotten the chicken. I don't know why I even got the size. I mean, chorizo is delicious too. I will try the chorizo. But honestly, the fries aren't even necessary. I might just take the fries to go, to be honest. What if my Airbnb hostess likes salad? Of course, if she watches this video and sees that I ate the chicken and just left her salad, she probably won't be very, very happy. That chicken, first of all, I love the char on it. It's incredibly moist. The outside, the skin is really what sets this chicken apart. It's so freaking good. So crispy. Oh, that beautiful fire roasted flavor as well. And of course, the peri-peri sauce adds a vinegary heat. This one is more vinegary than I'm used to, but that's perfect. And then you combine that with just the fire, the charredness of the skin, the chicken juices. Oh my God, it's so good. Oh, the chorizo looks good. Look at those bits of fat. Just a straight up thick hunk of meat. Actually, not too much fat in that one. You can tell it's just a very coarse chorizo. Honestly, I might just chase it down with the salad as well. So honestly, when you're eating that much meat, that many fries, all those sausages, I think the salad is actually a little bit welcome. And of course, have to go for that drumstick as well. I think I like that drumstick more than the thigh. I love Montreal. This is something you really can't find any of in Vancouver. A couple more bites and then our next restaurant will also not be Italian. I don't know, I get distracted easily. I have chosen a Peruvian/Japanese place. This is my splurge spot for this trip. I mean, for people who don't know, Japan and Peru have a long history together. A lot of Japanese immigrants moved to Peru quite a while ago, so there's actually a culture there. Same thing with the Chinese community. So Peru is actually a very multicultural place. This is very pretty. The first thing I have gotten, or actually the first two things I've gotten, I have this Tokyo Mule right here. Don't ask me the ingredients, I forgot. And this one's a little bit easier. This is your unagi nigiri. It's pretty much a grilled piece of unagi on top of the rice and then some wakame, which is the seaweed. The unagi is just perfectly tender. Oh, there's a little bit of spiciness too. And what's cool, I think the skin at the bottom retains a bit of gelatinousness. That's a word, right? That mixed with the wakame, which is a little bit crunchy, of course, some salty elements. I will say the rice might be a little bit mushy for my liking. Personally, I prefer rice that's a bit less cooked, but goddamn, the toppings are really good. Tokyo Mule. Oh, that's really good. Super refreshing. Don't taste the fizziness that much, but you can tell they've packed it with alcohol. I think there's some sake in there, or some kind of plum wine. Next dish, and this one maybe is the one I'm most excited about. This is the hotate scallop, but in a curry sauce. And of course, you have the dried bonito flakes on top. It's a bit expensive, but then they give you a decent amount of scallop. That scallop is perfectly cooked. Kind of like a medium rare scallop. The curry is nice. Now there's something crunchy and a little bit acidic as well, which I can't really put my finger on. Maybe onions? The curry is very well done here. It just has the perfect amount of spice. And then of course, the kind of smokiness, the umami from the fish flakes. The only very small critique maybe is that because of kind of the strong flavors of the curry and the fish flakes, the sweetness of the scallop gets lost a little bit. And the last dish, this is kind of like a ceviche. This is hamachi. There's some cucumbers. There's some kind of caviar looking thing. Of course, the leche de tigre on the bottom, meaning tiger's milk. And this is really what you find in most ceviches. Actually, in Peru, in some cases, you actually add milk or cream to that mixture, and then you mix the fish inside. And I don't think there's milk in this one. A lot of different types of leche de tigres. This one is green. Let's grab this piece over here. That's my favorite bite of this whole restaurant. That's freaking delicious. Oh, the hamachi is just so fresh, so buttery. That mint sauce is really cool. It's not too overwhelming, which is good because you really do want to taste the hamachi in this case. Kind of herbaceous, just a tiny bit minty. And then of course a bit of acidity. I'm not sure what the black stuff is. Oh, it actually has some kind of caviar. That's delicious too. This being kind of like a Peruvian restaurant, you would expect a ceviche to be really well done, and goddamn, they've aced that 100%. The hamachi, like I said, just incredibly fresh, buttery, but I really like that all the ingredients complement it. They don't overpower it. And that leche de tigre is freaking addictive too. Just give me some bread. Actually, there is a grocery store close by. I can see if I can find a baguette and then just bring it back here and just soak all of that sauce back up. Well, oh God, I think I just spilled some green stuff on my shorts. My only shorts too. Winners, here I come. Or Value Village. Overall, I think it's a really good restaurant. There's still some little kinks they probably need to work out on some of the dishes, but as soon as the actual Peruvian dish came out, you can tell they just aced it. That's really what they know how to do. The mix of Japanese Peruvian is something that is not new, but it's finally making its way to other countries, and other countries are starting to find out how exciting of a combination that is. Remember when I said I was originally gonna make a video about hot dogs? Well, I've kept a little bit of that promise. Finally gonna try some steamies, real Montreal steamies. This spot is pretty new. I didn't even know about them until I saw them on like multiple social media sites. They're one of the new sheriffs in town when it comes to some of the best pasta, according to multiple people. Mostly Instagram. That's kind of what I browsed before coming here. They've run out of a couple pastas, but luckily they still have these, I think it's like tagliatelle bolognese, and of course I had to get their cheesesteak sandwich, which apparently is legendary as well. Okay, we got the goods. So we have these tagliatelle bolognese, not spaghetti bolognese, and then we have this insane looking cheesesteak sandwich. Oh my God. Let's start with the bolognese. Now this is really one of their most famous dishes. This is always on their menu. Doing the Italian twirl. Yes, perfect. Heck yeah, that's really solid. First of all, I love just the amount of meat they put in there. It's probably a 50 to 50% ratio of pasta and ragu. The ragu, lots of flavor, a little bit of acidity. Of course, the tagliatelle, nice al dente, also a little bit eggy. So I think it's like the type of egg tagliatelle. Just so much flavor, perfect texture of the pasta, insanely creamy. Lots of meat, hint of sweetness, of course, counterbalanced with the saltiness from the Parmesan. Yeah, that's really solid. Okay, finally, I get to try. I don't even know how to freaking grab this thing. Oh my God. The most Italian thing on the menu, of course, Philly cheesesteak, just like my nonna used to make. Actually, the steak has a lot of texture to it. It's not cut up very finely, so you're getting a bit of a bite in every steak bite. Bite in every steak bite. Good job. What I like a lot is the sesame seed bun. There are so many sesame seeds on this bun that it creates its own protective coating. It's very crunchy. Maybe my favorite part of this whole sandwich is the spice mixture. I don't know what kind of cheese they're using, but it's kind of gooey, cheesy, maybe Cheese Whizzy, but I'm not sure. Maybe they're using better quality cheese. Kind of like a pimento flavor to it. Oh, maybe that's what it is, yeah. And because of that, a bit of spiciness, lots of kind of coarsely chopped onions. You know, it looks really messy, but it's not as messy as I thought it would be. Because the onions are kind of chopped up very coarsely and they're kind of big, you still get a lot of sweetness and crunch from the onions, which is really nice. Maybe a small critique, personally I would like the meat a little bit thinner because some bites are a little bit kind of chewy, but overall, I mean, goddamn, that's still a really good sandwich. The bread is really, like, yeah, the bread is quality for sure. Okay, let's start their morning off right with some cannoli. This place is called Pasticceria Alati-Caserta, and this is an institution of the neighborhood. I haven't had coffee yet, and I decided to come here before coffee. Probably a good decision because they have literally almost run out of them. However, I did secure the gros cannoli. Oh my God, the big cannoli. Here you go. Oh yes, perfect. I got a chocolate one and a pistachio one. Thing I like right away, look how stuffed full of cream this is. Oh, I think there's some chocolate chips inside as well. Oh my God. I should just stop the video here and just end on that high note. The filling is just perfect. It has that kind of cheesy element and then just a hint of sweetness. Maybe they put a little bit of lemon rind inside, and then some nice little crunchy parts from the chocolate chips. But God, that filling is outstanding. A lot of cannolis sometimes are just too sweet or not kind of cheesy enough, but this just has the perfect amount. What's really cool is they haven't made it, they haven't whipped it a lot. So you still get the kind of cottage cheesy feel of the ricotta in your mouth, but it's also insanely creamy. And yeah, you do get that kind of cheese taste. I think honestly, this one is up there with this other pastry shop I tried in New York in terms of the best cannoli I've ever had. Other one I got, bam, pistachio. Once again, I love the sweetness level, it's perfect. Actually, that kind of sprinkle of pistachio on top gives it an extra saltiness. Overall, I think my first true love is this one over here, the original cannoli, le gros cannoli. If you're a cannoli fan, this is the place. I think other people are in on it as well because, like I said, this guy there were two left. This place is called Impasto. I got just one pasta dish. What's kind of cool is it comes with a salad as well. I mean, not the cheapest pasta in the world. It's, you know, $32, but I do enjoy that it does come with the salad, which makes it a little bit better in my head. And yeah, this place is pretty popular. Maybe one of the only Italian spots in this area that's open for lunch on a Tuesday. On a Tuesday. Oh, sorry, that my age is showing with that comment. Anyways, this looks pretty good. Bunch of radicchio. Good vinaigrette. Vinaigrette's a little bit sweet. The radicchio, a little bit bitter, which is nice. Lots of crunch. Satisfying salad. Okay, finally. Oh, yes, perfect. Okay, I'm saying finally because it's been a long time since I've had really good gnocchi, and these look pretty damn good. Actually, last time I was in Montreal, I tried the viral $5 gnocchi spot, the place that everybody talks about, and it was really, really mediocre. It wasn't that good. I mean, it was $5, so can't really judge it that much. But honestly, to find really good gnocchi is pretty rare. Normally you have to hand make it. A lot of the gnocchi you try is too tough. It doesn't really have that pillowy texture. This one, like, I'm hoping will change that. Anyways, it feels really good. As soon as you kind of put your fork into it, it does feel fairly pillowy. So here you go. There you go. That's the sweet spot. It's almost like eating little mini soufflés. And of course, the tomato sauce, really good quality. They put lots of Parmesan in there, a bit of the taste of the basil. When you were talking about Italian food, simple is best. And this is simplicity done very nicely. Like I said, the gnocchi, super pillowy. The tomato sauce is good. All the components are really good. The price is a bit steep. I could have used maybe double the gnocchi, but you know. Hey, this is 2025. So yeah, I guess I won't knock on the price too much. Gnocchi. I internally laughed at that one because it was so good. And really, that tomato sauce is divine. Okay, I gotta hurry up a little bit. Actually, this might become my airplane meal because I'm pretty stuffed, but I will have probably just enough space for 2 more quick little bites. God, what bites those are going to be. I have no idea where I am. This was far. This was like 2 metros and a bus. This area is full of Walmarts, bulk barns, and then all of a sudden you're next to this kind of cool little area with apartments and this amazing butcher shop. They are known for one thing apparently online, and it is their porchetta sandwich. They do have other stuff, but when I was looking at the best paninis in Montreal, a lot of the kind of subreddits and all the other threads kept on mentioning this place for their porchetta sandwich, and I see why. It looks freaking delicious. Oh my God, when she was mixing the porchetta together, all the juices were, I want to do this thing, but that's too much. That's too much Italianness in one day. Okay, so let's pick it up. I asked for the large, and that was also a great decision. Oh, sorry, I was giving the sandwich the lusty eyes for 2 seconds. Oh my God, I think I just fell in love. I gotta find a ring. I gotta propose to this thing. Okay, I just bit into a whole bunch of porchetta. The porchetta is very tender, full of juice, lots of herbs. And I haven't even gotten to the other ingredients yet on the other side. No. Oh, that easily puts all the other porchetta sandwiches I've ever had to shame. The bread is really nice. It's very crispy. It's probably some kind of ciabatta style bread. While the porchetta is really nice, the veggies on the side really complement it nicely. You have the tomatoes. I asked for spicy, and it's fairly spicy. You have a little bit of pepper, spicy pepper flavor going on. Some provolone cheese at the bottom, and then the tomatoes are nice. And of course, you know, your kind of shredded iceberg lettuce. Every single bite I take of that porchetta, I'm just astounded at how tender it still is. Porchetta is hard. The leaner bits can be dry sometimes, and this is not the case. Every single part is tender. I said I was gonna just take 2 bites, and I think I've taken 5 bites already. This is a very dangerous sandwich. If you're full, don't come here. You might make some very bad decisions here. My God. Okay, maybe I'll finish one half, and I'll finish the other half on the plane. Or not, I don't know, maybe I'll finish all this here.